Hello everyone, good morning. First of all, again, thanks for all the comments and the feedback on my last video. Hope you guys learned something from it. Now, there were a few comments saying that, okay, I need to do live trading. I need to not cherry pick only the winners, right? I need to show you everything. Okay, so then I thought, okay, let's address this issue and show you what a day would look like in my Discord when I do live trading. Okay. Now, I don't come on video and do live trading because sometimes it's just the market is not doing anything or it's just very slow, and I'm not much of a talker to keep uh, engaging the members, right? Like how your dear old ICT does. I'm not good at that. So what I did is here I created this live commentary thread where I will share my thoughts. Some of the moves were called in advanced, I mean most of them. And why I like to do this is to show you what is possible with AlgoPath. Okay, so every move has some logic coded into it, and that's what you will learn. And eventually, you don't need a mentor to tell you live or give you a call to trade. Okay, once you understand how I am framing my trades using the AlgoPaths, anybody can do it. It's just a matter of execution where if you conquer fear and greed, you'll be able to execute. Okay. So this is where we began yesterday, and we went. And there were so many trades that we took. It's all based on AlgoPath itself. So this was your 2947 that we've been talking about. Then the 56 is the CE time. So as soon as it stops here, and most ask me, how do you know the direction? Okay, the swing points tell you what the direction is. So here 47 created a high, which means you would want to short. Here 56 created a low, which means you want to long. Okay. So it's pretty much anybody can do it. And then the algo path next should stop at 10 or 11, right? So here it stopped right at 10. I didn't get in there because I was waiting for the CE time. And once the CE time broke, I got in. Okay. Some of my members got in right here at 10 because they don't need me. It's how the algo is designed to function. So they took the risk and they shorted right here. Okay. I was a little bit hesitant, and once the CE was invalidated, then I shorted. Then again it follows. 11 should go to 23. You can see it stops right here at 23. It goes to 30. One could have taken this trade. So imagine in this little consolidation, and yesterday the market moved really well, which means the ranges were big enough to capture a lot of points. Okay. So imagine this. There are like one, two, three, four, five trades. Okay, and market didn't move anywhere. It is consolidating. Not many mentors would ask you to trade this. Okay, but we can because we know how the price functions using the algo paths. It's predetermined to where it should stop based on which algo we are in, and we could trade it. Okay, and then understanding the entirety of the algo, like when you are there are some tricks the market does which I will not cover here, but you can that puzzle itself is very fascinating for me to solve every day. Okay, so market is so dynamic, it comes up with various ways to trick you, and if you're able to figure it out, that is a different kind of an adrenaline hit, right? So then I called this move that we would have 3 or 7 should see the up move, and then 3 should go to 17. So again I waited until this high is created. So my executions are not always like your mentors where it's exact highs and lows. Sometimes it is, but there is no shame in getting in a little bit later. It feels like you are chasing or it's FOMO, but it's not. right? Because you're trading based on the path. And here, this was a very good example that I wanted to share, like how market manipulates even with few candles, right? So you feel like there is a path here and you buy, and immediately the market sells off, and you are able to figure this out as well, okay, which normally doesn't happen. Nobody teaches you this. Here could have gotten in low, but I wanted to see what the CE does. CE time creates a gap, bought in, and the expansion helped. Okay, and exactly you know where the high is, that expansion will go until based on the algo path, and then you take the sell. You know where this expansion is likely to hold, you're gonna buy. You know where that is going to sell off, sell. So again, we use this consolidation area here, and we traded almost every swing. Then we traded this expansion, this retracement, this expansion, this retracement, right? And then you know where is it going to go again. Again, if you're following the algo path, you know all these pivot points. Okay. Then again, so it just keeps on giving. As long as NQ moves, you make money. Okay. And there are losses. I'm not saying that okay, it's all winners, but everything has a logic. Now say assume that this I lost here because of some reason. Okay. So that would be based on a PD array that I'm looking at, or a time candle that I'm looking at. So once that gets violated, I will be out. Okay. So I'm not hoping for the trade to come into my favor. Okay. So there's no ego, no fear, no greed. It's all about following the path. Okay. So this gave a nice expansion. So you know where is it going to reverse based on the path. This was the New York Open. So it was not so clear. Okay. Then once I figured out which algo that we were in, and I explained that, here you can see that 41 minute to 44 is the buying window. Okay, so how do I know that? It's not magic or anything, because I framed that algo path idea. Okay, and then I shorted because the market had to go for this consolidation, and look where did it stop. You go back and check, this was the 1544 candle. The wick did the damage, yes, but eventually it went. And then again I called that 1556 is somewhere we want to short. That's where I got in. Okay, I took another trade. Again, you understand the invalidation points, and once the market starts to go in your favor, you just get in again. Okay, and then I called that 7 will be up move, and executed right here, and that 7 is the up move. Okay, so in this again, up down up move, this was like 150 handles. So you have 150 here, 150 here, 150 here, that's like 450 handles within 3 swings. So I called where the reversal should happen and what are the parameters that you want to look for, right? And right there in the reversal, you are able to again nail the low. Okay, and then I took around 120 handles or something, and I was out for the day. And you could have traded the remaining day as well, but at the end of the day, you need to save your mental energy as well. But why am I showing you is this? Because once you come into the Discord, there's nothing hidden from you. It's not only your mentor can do it. If I show you the trade room that others use, they're also trading using these trades, okay, based on the logic. They're able to hit these lows from these highs. It's all based on the algo path logic. Okay, so it's not that okay we cherry pick trades or show YouTube on only one trade that works. Nothing like that. I showed in the previous video what ICT was talking about. So if there is a one repeatable pattern or repeatable algo path, then it would help a newcomer who's new into this concept to only focus on that. That's why I showed only that one trade. If you want me to trade every swing, there is a possibility, although there will be minor losses here and there. Okay. So if this convinces you that this is how you want to trade, you are fascinated by this puzzle that you want to unlock or unlearn, I mean, you learn it, then you are welcome into the Discord, and we do this twice a week. And the other days I do provide support as well. But this is me trading almost from London session till the New York AM session. Okay, and I'm sure there is no other Discord like this that's able to not only trade like this but also explain the logic in real time, helping out people, answering questions, and also seeing them take such trades. Okay, all right, that's all I wanted to say. Uh, Please do subscribe and like the video if you really like the content. It helps the algorithm, and as I said in the previous video, it will help others to see this video, and who knows, this might change their life as well, right? But thank you again, take care, bye bye.